together, you can see what this looks like, okay? So everyone go ahead and follow me. I'll talk you through what we're going to be doing. So from that start line, when we go live, I'm going to ask you to come down the straightaway to a designated speed. You'll get up to that speed, and then you'll maintain it using your heads-up display or your dash and your throttle. Once you've gotten to these brake cones with the nose of your car, you'll apply a brake pressure that I give you. You're going to apply that brake pressure until the car comes to a full complete stop during your run. For this run, it's just our parade lap, so we'll just roll through. But during your live runs, I'm going to ask you to apply a brake, apply that brake until a full complete stop. Once you've gotten to a stop, I'll give you some feedback, and then I'll tell you to clear the exercise. At that point, take a right U-turn like we're doing now, and then I'll take you back up to our staging area. We're going to do a couple of variety of runs here for you, kind of just getting used to the exercise, but we also will be engaging our braking and steering at some point as well. ABS also gives us the ability to brake and steer. So you're going to be able to see that towards the end of this exercise too. But for now, we're just going to be braking in a straight line. Okay, gentlemen, if you haven't adjusted your heads-up display already, let's go ahead and do that. For my 2025, it's going to be on the left-hand side of your steering wheel, right below your AC vent. So we can adjust our heads-up display there for your brightness, up or down, or information in the middle. For you, Dave, you're in that 2026, so yours is on that left-hand screen above the AC vent that's on the side of your steering wheel. There's that little information icon or the three dots. You'll press that, it'll pull up the heads-up display. Swipe it over, and you can adjust the brightness and all that stuff there for you. The only reason why I really want you to use the heads-up display for this exercise is it is a lot easier to maintain your speed and know what speed you're going by looking outside the windshield and opening up your vision and your peripherals. If you're just staring down at the dash, you kind of close in your visuals and your peripheral vision, so we start to lose a little bit of information there, okay? But if you're more comfortable using the dash, that's totally fine as well. Okay, Chaz, I'm going to get out of your way, but please stay there for me. I'm going to get myself parked off the exercise. I'll be talking you through outside of my car. And like I said, gentlemen, let's make sure we are recording on the PDR system, please. For our first run, we're going to be 35 miles an hour. That's your designated speed. Get to that 35 nice and slow with your throttle. Maintain that 35 until the nose of your car reaches the brake cone. When it does, you're going to apply a soft brake and come to a gentle stop just to get used to the exercise. Chad, when you're ready, come on down. A soft brake all the way to a gentle full stop. Doesn't really matter where you get the car stopped. As long as you get to that full complete stop, is all that matters. Awesome, nice job. Let's head back up the staging. Thank you so much, Chad. All right, Dory, come on down. 35 for your speed. Once the nose of the car reaches the brake cone, you'll give me a soft brake and come to a full, gentle, complete stop. Okay, let's head back up to staging. A little bit of ABS there for you, but it is pretty easy to get into that ABS with these Z06s with that ceramic roller brakes. George, come on down, 35, please. Maintain all the way to the brake cones. And then a soft brake all the way to a gentle full stop while you're coming up to a stoplight or stop sign. Awesome, thank you so much, George. Back up to staging, please. Ollie, come on down, 35. And soft brake, all the way to a gentle full stop. Thank you so much. You can head back up to staging. way 35, please. Once you get there, just maintain all the way to brake cone. And soft brake, all the way to a gentle full stop. Thank you so much. Let's head back up to staging. And Dave, come on down 35. And soft brake, all the way to a gentle full stop. Anywhere on the exercise. Thank you so much. The only thing I would tell you there, Dave, is try to keep your hands on that 9 and 3 thumbs in the spoke. Just when we go to our end of the exercise, where we're going to start turning and braking. Okay, gentlemen, next up, we're actually going to start engaging the ABS fully. We're going to stop the car as fast as possible and as shortest distance as possible for us. I want to give you a goal. You're going to try to stop the car before that first set of small neon cones, that first line. I want you to imagine you're in a neighborhood, you're doing 35 miles an hour. Once you get to those brake cones, a very large object has rolled in front of you, right at that first set of small neon cones. You're going to stop your car before you approach it. So I want you, once you're at the brake cones, come off the throttle as quick as you can, apply the brakes very quickly, very hard, all the way down. Keep it there until you get to a full complete stop, okay? So this is going to be a 4-wheel ABS lockup, gentlemen. This will teach you how to utilize the ABS correctly. What you're going to feel inside of the car is a pulsation on the brake pedal to your foot that is normal. Stay on the brake. And you're going to feel the ratcheting of the tires in the car as well. The way that I will know if you are on the brake right at 100% at those brake cones is your front tires will initially lock up. That's how I know that, okay? Chad, when you're ready, come on down, 35. Ready? Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Okay, not bad there, Chad. You're right at that second line of cones. You're probably going a little faster than 35. Let's head back up to staging. I saw the front 2 tires under rotate when you started braking. I just think you were going a little too fast for the speed. That's all right. Okay, Dory, come on down, 35, please. Once you get to 35, maintain all the way to brake cones. Maintain, 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 brake. Stay with it, harder. Harder, Dory. Alright, so see where you're stopped here, right at that third line of the yellow cones, right? So 1 faster than 35, but 2 a little progressive with your initial brake, kind of easing into it too much. So you want to hit the brake quicker next time, okay? And Ali, or excuse me, George, come on down, 35, please. Maintain, 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 hit it. Harder, harder, George. Okay, same idea there. You got a lot longer for travel. We were way past that first set, right? So a little progressive with that brake. I saw the nose dip down almost towards the very end there. So you just want to hit the brake quicker and harder at the brake cone to get that ABS and a quicker response, okay? Try to keep that 35, guys. I know 35 feels incredibly slow in these cars, but that will keep you right at that first set of small neon cones, okay? Ali, come on down. Maintain, 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 hit it. Stay with it, harder. Stay with it. Very good, nice job. Let's head back up to staging. You got stopped for that first set of small neon cones. Nice job. Now, I don't want to discredit anybody. Everybody has gotten into EBS so far, so I like seeing that. Now we just have to adjust the way that we brake and when we brake, right? Stan, come on down, 35. Maintain, 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 hit it. Harder, harder. Okay, Dan, so first things first, you were past that first line of cones, and you were right about, I don't know, like 32 is what it looks like, right at the brake cone. You came off the throttle pretty early. So for the speed you were going, you traveled way longer than expected. This means you're really progressive on the brakes. You were kind of easing into it instead of hitting the brakes quicker and harder. So let's try that next time. Dave, when you're ready, come down. 35. Try to maintain that 35, guys, all the way to the brake cone. Maintain, 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 hit it. Harder, harder, stay with it. Okay, not bad. Let's head back up to staging. Nice job. So a little bit too quick there, Dave. We're right about like the 38, 39 mark for speed. That's just in terms of where the car travels. But you can hit the brake quicker initially. I didn't see the front tires under rotate. So you just want to hit a little bit quicker once you apply, okay? All right, gentlemen, so nice job there on your ABS run. Now we're going to get into the ability to brake and steer. So we're going to be braking and steering now. But I'm going to do some demonstration runs for you. Devin's going to do that. So I'm going to need everyone where I am at so we can see this. So Chad, you're my lead car. Go ahead and lead everyone down the exercise for me, please. And just come on down. Everyone follow that Corvette in front of you. Chad, you're going to go through those brake cones. You're going to go through that middle lane, small neon cones. After that, you'll make a right U-turn like you usually do, and then you'll park at my feet. We're going to create 2 lanes here, gentlemen, or 2 lines of groups. So Chad, Dory, George, you'll park at my feet here in front of me. Ollie, you're going to take a wider U-turn and park next to kind of that brick wall, please. And then Dan and Dave, you'll follow those cars in front of you. Once you get here, gentlemen, leave the cars on, leave your recorders on, put the cars in the park, pop out, meet me in front of the cars, please. Down, Devin, full ABS to the left. Thanks so much. Foot knock to Nevis, going VS left. Too much steering. Thanks, sir. Oh, you mauled over the cone. Your choice of piece. Thanks, sir. You can roll to the start line when you're ready. Everyone else will follow that Corvette in front of you. Ollie, you're going to follow the 69, the grade 69 again. Quick going, quick little recap. First round, 35 miles an hour. Maintain that 35 to brake cones. I've opened up the left lane for you only. Apply your brakes firmly. All the way to ABS. Steer the car into the left lane smooth. Straighten it out. Stay on the brake, Chad. When you're ready, come down.
Oof.
Good. Very nice. Straighten it out. You're good. Stay with that brake. Very nice, Chad. Let's head back up to staging. Nice job. Very smooth at the steering. You corrected it very well. Nice job. Dory, come on down. 35, please. Hit it. Straight Straighten it out. Stay with brake. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. You're good. You're good to keep going. It'll pop out once you keep going. You're good. Okay, so one little correction we'll make as we go forward. A little too much on the initial steering, that's why you have to correct, but try to correct sooner so it doesn't slide so much. So as soon as you feel the rear tire start to lose grip and it starts to turn in the rear, try to correct that steering a little sooner, okay? All right, that's very good though. Come on down there, George, 35. Look down that left lane. Hit it. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Stay with it. You're good. Okay, not bad, George. Let's head back up to staging. A little bit too much steering. Your initial steering was great, but you started to turn a little bit too much towards the kind of the end there, and that's why you had to correct. And then you started releasing the brake too when you started to turn. So just stay with it. It's a hard thing to kind of perfect because when we were kind of younger, your parents would kind of tell you to tap or rub your belly nice and smooth and tap your head aggressively, and there were one thing you probably couldn't do, right? So it takes a bit of time. When you're ready, Ollie, come on down, 35. Get it. Straighten it out. Stay with that brake. Stay with that brake. Stay with the brake. Stay with the brake. All right, head back up to staging. Remember, you still want to be in that ABS, right? So when you turn, you start releasing the brake, but you want to stay in the brake pedal because we're still doing that panic situation, okay? All right, come on down, Dan, 35. And hit it. Straighten it out. Way too much steering. Straighten it out. Stay with that brake. There you go. Good. Let's head back up to staging. Just less than the amount of steering that you used. Dave, come on down, 35. And hit it. Straighten it out. Stay with that brake. Very good there, Dave. Just less than the amount of steering you used. Okay, gentlemen, we're going to start our second set of runs here in just a second. We're going to open up the right lane, block off the left and middle lane for you. We're going to increase our speeds to 40 miles an hour. Like I said, it is much more important to be smoother with that steering, lessen the amount of steering that you use. Be firm with that brake. Stay with that brake as you turn all the way to a full complete jolting ABS stop. All right, Chaz, come on down, 35 or 48, excuse me, right lane. Straighten it out. You're good. Stay with that brake. Very good, Chaz. Head back up to staging. Just got to be smoother with that steering towards the end there, right before you start getting into the lane. Wait, come on down, Dory. 40 miles an hour, looking down the right lane. Ooh, firmer on the brake. Stay on the brake, Dory. Stay on the brake. Okay, not bad. Pretty good that you got into that lane correctly, but you are really soft on that initial brake. So you've got to hit it harder, but steering was better. Just got to hit that brake harder initially so it can actually turn where you want it to, okay? When you're ready, George, come on down. 40 miles an hour, right lane. Straighten it out. Stay with that brake. Very good, George. Head back up to staging. Ollie, come on down. Straighten it out. You're good. Straighten it out. There you go. You're good. Head back up to staging. You just gotta trust yourself, right? Just straighten it out to where you want the car to go. It'll be kind of weird because once you get to the figure eight exercise, they're really going to teach you how to counter steer and correct the car the way that you need. Make a little more sense when we get there. Dan, come on down, 40 miles an hour, right lane, please. good. Stay with that brake though. Stay with that brake though. So you notice it was much harder to get the car pointed where you wanted it to because you weren't on the brake, right? You were completely almost all the way off the brake, and you had to turn the steering wheel so much to get it to where you wanted to. But if you stayed on the brake all the way to that full ABS, the car would have turned quickly right where you wanted it to go. Okay, Dave, come on down. 40 miles an hour right lane. Straighten it out. Stay with that brake. Very good, Dave. Back up the staging. Gentlemen, last and final run, 35-45. Please do not go any faster than 45. We'll now be opening up the left and the right lane. Choose your lane, choose your speed of 35-45. Now that we're going faster, smoothing out that steering, stay with that brake to full ABS as you turn, guys. It should be ABS at the brake cone and ABS all the way through until you come to a full stop. Chad, when you're ready, come down. Stay with that brake, Chad. Stay with it. Okay, good. Head back up to staging. Just more on the initial brake. So that way you can turn a little bit better, initially when you start braking. All right, Dory, let me see you hit that brake harder. Come on down. 35-45, take a lane. Harder on the brake, Dory. All right, head back up to staging. A little bit better with your steering. You just have to hit that brake harder. You're still kind of easing into it too much. All right, George, come on down. 35-45, take a lane. Hit it. Stay with it, straighten it out, there you go. Just gotta straighten it out sooner. As soon as you feel it slide, you gotta straighten it out just a little bit quicker earlier, and that'll fix that for you. You're good to head back up to staging. Ollie, come on down, 35-45. That's all right. Back up for me, please. You're good. All right, you're just come on down here, man. Remember, as you turn, stay with that firm brake. 35-45, take a lane. Stay with it, straighten it out. Stay with the brake, stay with it. Very good. See how the car turned where you wanted it to when you started straightening with that brake, right? You felt that difference. Good, nice job. Let's head back up to staging. And Dave, let's go ahead and start our last run. 35-45, take a lane. Straighten it out, straighten it out, straighten it out. All right, let's head back up to staging there, Dave. You're good, you can head back up. So what happened is you started to release the brake when it started to slide instead of staying in the brake, and you just need to straighten it out a little bit sooner. I would have pressed it for you, okay? All good there, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and press stop recording on our PDR system.